A neighbor dials 911 with a disturbing concern.
It's going to be for a general evaluation of 2 3-year-old children.
Now,
February 18th, Flint Township, Michigan. A neighbor dials 911 with a disturbing concern. 2 special needs children have been left alone. No supervision, no movement. Just silence inside the home. Officers are dispatched for a welfare check. What they're about to find inside will turn a routine call into a criminal investigation.
Flint Township Police, are we in here? Oh, Jesus. There's a little kid. Yep. Hey, buddy.
When police arrive and enter the home, they are met with conditions they later describe as unsanitary and unsafe. Trash covers the floors. Furniture is overturned. A faucet runs continuously. And inside, they find 2 vulnerable children alone. Investigators would later allege the children had been left by their mom without supervision for days in this filthy house. From the outside, the house looks ordinary, just another home in a quiet Flint Township neighborhood. The lawn is still. The structure appears intact. Nothing about it suggests what's happening inside. It takes a neighbor's uneasy feeling and a call to 911 to bring police to the door. When officers step inside, the contrast is immediate. Trash is scattered across the floors. Furniture is broken and overturned. The air is thick with a foul, overwhelming odor. Officers later describe the smell as unbearable. Feces are smeared across surfaces. Green, unidentified substances are streaked along the walls and even across the refrigerator. The home appears chaotic and severely unsanitary, more like a hazardous environment than a place meant for children. Inside, officers find 2 special needs children alone. One child is reportedly covered in feces. The other is curled up on the floor. There is no edible food available. At one point, one of the children attempts to eat raw, spoiled meat.
I got a kid down in here. I got a kid back here.
Are we okay?
No. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hi. Hey. What the?
This is... Jesus, where you at? Now, I blurred...
As officers move through the home, they could hear faint voices coming from inside, small children calling out for help. Following the sound, police located 2 young boys, ages 5 and 4, alone in the house. Both children had reportedly been left there without supervision. Investigators later identified their mother as Krystal Farmer, who authorities allege had left the boys alone for several days before the neighbor's 911 call led officers to the scene.
Let's get one coming to check them out.
Hey, buddy. Come here.
Hey, buddy, where's Mommy and Daddy at?
As officers move toward the bathroom, they discover the sink faucet still running, water spilling over the edge and pooling below. The house is in complete disarray. Furniture appears broken, a mattress is flipped on its side, and clothing is scattered across the floors. The scene reflects not just neglect, but prolonged abandonment. One of the boys' is discovered huddled together on the bedroom floor, his small body pulled inward, as if trying to make himself invisible. They don't appear to be playing or resting. Instead, they sit in silence, withdrawn and uncertain. In a home that should have offered warmth, guidance, and reassurance, they are left to fend for themselves. It is a quiet but heartbreaking scene. 2 very young children alone, without supervision, without stability, and without the protection every child depends on.
What is the number of occupants how pages?
We've got 2 small children inside, approximately 3 and 1.
Probably 4.
Hey, buddy, you go outside?
I got Cheesa getting them some blankets. Okay. We're gonna pop in the goods.
You want to go out the front door?
Whatever's gonna be closest to the cars, because we don't have any shoes or anything. Hey, buddy, can you follow my partner? Can you follow my partner out that way?
Watching this footage is deeply unsettling. It's not only the state of the home that stands out. It's the sound of 2 small voices calling out, desperate to be heard. That alone is enough to stay with you. You can also hear the tone of the officers shift as they begin to understand what they've walked into. Their words soften as they try to reassure the children, just 4 and 5 years old, who have been left in circumstances no child should ever face. As the scene unfolds, difficult questions come to mind. How did things deteriorate to this level? How long had they been on their own? And most pressing of all, where was the adult responsible for them? Investigators believe the boys may have been alone for several days, though the exact length of time remains unclear. During that period, authorities say they were forced to rely on themselves to get through each hour. Police identified their mother as Krystal Farmer. According to investigators, she had been the primary caregiver before allegedly leaving the children without supervision. A review of her social media shows older photos portraying what appears to be a caring parent. But the images captured inside the house tell a far different story. Both boys are reported to have special needs. Officers later stated that had help not arrived when it did, the outcome could have been far worse. As for Farmer's explanation, authorities have not detailed her account of events. What remains is a stark contrast between appearances and the reality officers encountered inside that home. Authorities located Krystal Farmer and formally charged her in connection with the case. She now faces multiple felony accusations, including 2 counts of child abandonment, 2 counts of second-degree child abuse, 2 additional counts of second-degree child abuse committed in the presence of another minor, and 1 count of providing false information to a peace officer during a violent crime investigation. She is being held on a $64,000 cash bond and is scheduled to appear in court on March 5, 2026.